The Sennheiser's HD600. Now, an old headphone, dare I say. They're 20 years old. They were introduced 20 years ago. And I can't call them really anything but legendary. They are what many people call the reference headphone. What do I mean by reference headphone? I mean, like, if you're mixing audio, if you want a flat and very reliable frequency range so that you can make decisions and choices about what you're hearing, that's what these guys give you. I bought this pair about a month ago, and I've been listening to them ever since. Let's take a walk around and really get a feel for what you get in the box and what they're all about, and then I'll give you my thoughts on what they are. So here's the box that they come in. Sennheiser's pretty standard with what they do with their boxes. It's I don't know, it's a headphone box. There's not really anything fancy about it. But when you open it up, things start to get a little bit special. So let's pull this guy out. Just a regular thin cardboard outer sleeve boxy thing. This is when you start to know that you're getting something special. You open these guys up, and here is what you see. I mean, it's like a sewing machine box. Or a typewriter box. I have a lot of old typewriters that I sort of collect at this point, and they come in these amazing cases, and that's sort of what you got here. Now, as you can tell, these guys are not made for travel. They're not made for travel at all. These are, either sit around your house, put them on, and really enjoy music, or sit down at your studio desk and get some work done kind of headphones. They are open-backed, as you can see. You can you can see straight through there. You can see the driver and everything. They come with these foam pads that are replaceable. They're very nice foam pads. They're velour-like, velvety on the inside. They're extremely... If you've watched my videos recently, then you know I've been wearing these guys all the time. It's got kind of this weird color. It's sort of like a marbled color, which is an odd choice, many people feel. I don't know. It was a little weird when I first saw it. It's kind of like it's come to really grow on me. I really, really like them. It's got these 4 different pads along here that I find are just so freaking comfortable. They adhere to your head, and you've got no problems whatsoever. They are probably in the top 5 most comfortable headphones that I've ever had. But it's a 9-foot cable. It'll actually reach behind me to that chair from where it is right here, and I can listen to music just sitting here, crank it up, and listen to music here in my studio. So that's very nice while the kids are asleep. There we go. It's a detachable cable. It tells you which is right or left. The red is right, and you can just stick it right back in. But it doesn't go in the other way. So be aware of that. And the left side is black. Always put the red on the right, and you'll always have them on the right way. What else can I say about these things? They are 300 ohm headphones. That means they are very insensitive. That means they need a lot of power to drive them. So you're not going to plug this in to your phone and be able to drive them sufficiently to get great sound, or to get even the amount of volume that you would want if you were listening. So keep that in mind. I really struggled with how to describe the sound of these headphones. They are best with a headphone amp. Even something like this little FIO, well, was called the Kilimanjaro 2, but it's still around. It's called something different now. You can get it on Amazon. I'll link it down below. I'll link these down below. Even something as small and portable as this will help these things sound even better than they sound without an amp. But you do want some kind of amplification if you're going to be using these headphones. I really struggled with how to describe the sound of these headphones, because I'd never actually experienced anything quite like it with any other headphone that I'd listened to. And the best thing that I could come up with is that it's effortless sound. Now, what do I mean by effortless sound? It's obviously very smooth. There are no frequencies that are poking out. They're a very flat reference style headphone. And some people might think that that means boring. I've never found reference headphones to be boring. I've just found them to be clinical, if that makes any sense. When I say effortless sound, I guess I mean, yes, there's balance. The bass is there. It can be brought out even more with an amplifier. When I say effortless sound, I mean it doesn't feel like the headphones are expending any effort or any, to get the sound from your device to your ears. These were the most comfortable headphones. I said they were comfortable to wear, but they're also incredibly comfortable to listen to. Have you ever had that feeling where you've got a pair of headphones on, you're listening to music, you're enjoying it, but after a while you start to feel a little antsy, you start to feel a little off balance? I think that has a lot to do with the way that headphones are reproducing the sound that you're hearing. And in doing that, it starts to make you, it starts to pull you out of the experience of the music that you're listening to and remind you that you're wearing headphones. These headphones never do that. Honestly, I can wear these headphones for hours at a time, whether I'm listening to music or I'm editing a video or I'm watching something on YouTube or Netflix or wherever. I can wear these headphones and forget that they're there. These headphones were designed at a time when there weren't thousands of other headphones to choose from. In fact, these headphones are also modular. Everything that's here can come apart. I'm not going to take mine apart, but you can look on the internet and find some that have been taken apart. You can replace everything. You can. Some people might mod this kind of connection so they can use a more less proprietary connection. But these were designed at a time when headphones were, in this case, tools for studio owners, and they were made to last. And these things, although they are small, although they are mostly plastic, although they are light, they will last. You can just feel it. They're so built. The balance is great. The bass is there. It's right where it should be. The mid-range sits right where it should. Nothing bleeds from one range to the next. There are no frequencies that poke out and kind of scratch at your ears. The highs are very smooth in my estimation. Now, there are some people out there who say that the highs on these are a little too shrill, but they don't sound shrill to me. Maybe it's that I've been a musician for 30 years and the high end on my hearing is not what it used to be, but they sound perfect. They sound smooth. They reproduce everything that I listen to well. And I guess the best analogy that I can come up with is that they're like the perfect sound mattress. You just sink into them when you're listening, and you just want to stay there. It's really remarkable. So I cannot recommend these guys enough. I can't recommend these guys enough. They bounce around anywhere, in the $300 range on Amazon. I encourage you, if you are a sound aficionado, I'm not going to say an audiophile, because audiophile is more like a hobby than a way to listen to music. And these guys are just about listening to music. You can't spend $300 on a pair of headphones and get anything better than this. Not in my opinion, and not in my experience. So the Sennheiser HD 600s, legendary headphones, 20 years of a track record. If you're into those kinds of things, Headfi.org has these rated as their number 2 overall over-the-ear headphone. The number 1 is the HD 650, which is a revision of these that tries to correct, I think, a little bit of that high-end shrillness or anything like that. I do want to try the 650s because if they improve on these, then that's something. But for now, I'm extremely happy with the HD 600, and I think that I will remain extremely happy with them for quite a while. These are like a forever headphone. You can go, date other headphones for as long as you want, but these will always be waiting for you at home, your sound mattress, just to sink into and enjoy whatever it is that you love to enjoy. Ask me any questions that you want about them. Things that I didn't cover in the video, let me know down in the comments. Please do like and subscribe because I'm doing reviews of headphones and gaming headsets and all kinds of different things all the time. So stay abreast of what I'm covering. My name's Jason, otherwise known as the JTL, and until the next time, I'm out.